Happy 51st, London. Cheers to the life of Lon. Here we go. Chico sticks, licorice ropes, Dorita boats. That is the life of Mustang Silmar All-Stars. As we go down the slide, have no idea what our life is going to be. Well, let's go through it a little bit. And I'm going to bring out some highlights, and it's going to be a great time. We had fun by all, brother. Do you remember this type of recorder? Yep, back bedroom, cracking up because we think it's the funniest thing in the world to tape the toilet flushing over and over. Hilarious, but not near as hilarious as Yo Play is so good and creamy, yummy. Well, our first caper was, a little health insurance fraud up at Lucky Peak. I decided to fall through the dock and gash open my leg that needed to be sewn up, and we didn't have any insurance. We just came up from California. So Barr became Lynn, and Salvatore Moran became London Reaper for the first time. Hopefully he'll get a chance to repay me back and possibly be Salvatore one day. It's yet to be seen. I guess we'll look at it. But first caper, down the road. Well, decided we're going to go skiing up in Idaho. Well, you didn't just go skiing. You decided that Upper and Lower Paradise, Bogus Basin, was probably your little hangout, and you wanted to be Bill Johnson and go as fast as you possibly can. So fast where we couldn't even possibly turn to slow down. So you just had to keep on going. Hopefully, nobody died. Well, we didn't, so that's good. But you definitely have the land speed record. No guts, no glory, no brains, I think. But hey, you were the man on Paradise. You owned it, brother. Wow, how about this caper? 100% caper at UNLV. Welcome, London, to UNLV. Appreciate you coming here. Hey, could you get me into a chemistry class? Chemistry placement exam to get me into upper level chemistry. Not too far, though. I need you to maybe, I don't know, miss one or two. Yeah, I think you missed just one as London Reaper as Salvatore Moran. And he wanted Salvatore Moran to take the upper division, which Salvatore Moran was just trying to get into the non-bonehead division. And yes, we're just as good as the scandal at USC and Princeton and all that fun stuff from all the TV stars and all those pieces of work out there that do the missions. I can't believe anybody do something like that of cheating on admissions and cheating on placement tests. So, yep, once again, I guess that's admissions fraud for us. And I don't think anybody wanted to go to the higher placement except for me for some reason. But thanks again, buddy. I appreciate you paying me back and being Salvatore. Well, between capers at UNLV, we learned about the tool of madness and what the best dispenser of tonic water for a gin and tonic there is out there. So proud, so proud. It was going right into the fridge, coming right out. Man, were you proud. I loved it. And Tool of Madness, Tuesday nights, no chance getting up for weights on Wednesday morning. Wow, one of the best capers ever, I think. Private Party, Mirage Casino Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. All we need is some Chicago Jack named Tom Mann to get us in the door. Flip the shirt over to Highland Stucco, and we went at it. We had a great time. We finished it up by jumping the Celica over by Stallone's house, and with the new land speed record, and yes, through the whole deal, we should have been in jail probably 3 times. But it was a great night, and I'm glad we have the souvenir that Tom Mann went and grabbed straight from the Mirage. Well, in this caper, you ditched me for Mr. David Baxter, and you formed the Odd Couple. The Odd Couple struck that day at the Marina Hotel. Sure, there was a wheelchair involved, but there was nobody in the casino because they're going to be imploding it here soon. And yes, vandalized a little bit here and there, going down a ramp with a wheelchair, having a good old time in the sports bar. I don't know, I wasn't there, but I heard it was a great time, and I heard you were the brains of the outfit, but it is David Baxter, so you never know. And Baxter was very, very upset after that time, and you left him to go back up home. And you left him for only one reason. It was Angie. Angie. Well, in Vegas, Bay Breeze Apartments, a lot of firsts. Well, at a party, we decided, well, I guess I didn't decide it. The two Reaver boys decided that Jaeger was a very beautiful thing, and we're going to like it a lot tonight. And we're also going to like the Junipers a little bit later that night. And another first for Bay Breeze Apartments is the most intense sun tanning booth around. You can't mess around with that. And I wonder if you still have scars today. Just saying, that might be yours, but I'm not sure. Feel for you, brother. Even without myself, Baxter, and Lee, you're still trying to fulfill your pranks, capers, scandals, you name it. This one was out behind Bay Breeze Apartments. You wanted to make sure that the school kids have something to do when they got off the bus because, you had a whole lot to do after class. So you glued that quarter down. I seen the footage. And the big kid at the end, after trying to kick it and scrape it and try and pick it up, gets the plastic fork down and does his best to get it, breaks the fork. And as you were doing, you were just cracking yourself up, and was one of the best things I've ever seen, especially by you, London. And it's still there. Remember that face? I bet you don't. We do. Lee and I had to put up with that face for a whole semester after you bailed on us. So, hey, take you and your pranks and all that fun stuff and head up to Idaho and leave us with some jackwagon stroke from Texas and his girlfriend Tanya. Anywho, wanted you to see a little bit of that, Big Daddy. Well, that next summer we didn't have a prank going on, but we sure did what we could at the Winnemucca Basket Festival. We ruined ourselves. Between the beer, chorizo, and stiff arm repeat method, we ruined ourselves completely, and I believe it took us about 3 weeks to revive ourselves. So hopefully you're still okay. I started eating chorizos about last week. I know that was back in 91. Well, after the pranks, the scandals, the fraud, the capers, we made it out. And we were smart enough to find some great ladies to spend our life with and have great kids and great families. And even though we don't see each other, and even though we were the best men in each other's weddings, we still have a great time when we get together. I always think of you. I always think about these times we just experienced on this little slideshow. And hopefully we can reenact them and tell the stories and drink a little bit off the Tool of Madness with years to come. So happy birthday, brother. Happy 51st. Hopefully this makes up from your 50th a little bit. And I will talk to you soon. I know that's what we always say, but, honestly, we'll talk to you soon. No, honestly, we'll get together. No, hey, what's that? What? Yeah, we'll get together. All right, see ya.